What's the most disturbing thing you've ever found while cleaning out someone else's belongings? I volunteered to help clean out my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Chen's house after she moved to assisted living. She was like a grandmother to me growing up, always had fresh cookies and Band-Aids ready. In her basement, behind boxes of Christmas decorations, I found a room I'd never seen before. The walls were covered with photographs of children from the neighborhood spanning 40 years. Every photo was taken through windows, and every child in those photos had gone missing. Mrs. Chen had lived on Maple Street for as long as anyone could remember. When my parents moved in next door, she was already the neighborhood fixture, the sweet old lady who handed out full-size candy bars on Halloween and remembered everyone's birthdays. She'd babysit when parents needed help, always refusing payment. "Children are precious gifts," she'd say in her soft accent. "We must protect them." After her stroke last month, her nephew asked if I could help sort through her belongings before the estate sale. I'd known Mrs. Chen for 23 years. Of course I'd help. The main floor was exactly what you'd expect. Doilies, porcelain figurines, photo albums of her late husband, normal old lady stuff. But when I reached the basement, something felt off. There were way too many Christmas decorations for someone who lived alone. Boxes and boxes, stacked to the ceiling. Behind the largest stack, I noticed a door I'd never seen during childhood visits. It was painted the same color as the wall, almost invisible. The handle was brass, worn smooth from use. Inside was a small room, maybe 10 by 12 feet. The walls were covered floor to ceiling with photographs, hundreds of them, all children, all taken from outside, through windows. I recognized faces immediately. Tommy Morrison, who disappeared when I was 8. Sarah Williams, gone 3 years later. The Patel twins from 2003. Every missing child poster I'd ever seen in our town was represented here. But there were older photos too, Polaroids from the 80s and 90s. Children I didn't recognize, but the same style, taken secretly, from a distance, through bedroom windows. My hand shook as I pulled one down. On the back, in Mrs. Chen's careful handwriting, Michael, age 7, taken October 15th, 1987. Taken, not photographed. Taken. I called the police from her kitchen, my voice barely a whisper. 20 minutes later, Detective Morris arrived with a forensics team. While they processed the scene, I sat on Mrs. Chen's floral couch, staring at the ceramic angels on her mantel. "How long have you known her?" Detective Morris asked. "My whole life," I said. She was like family." The investigation revealed what no one wanted to believe. Mrs. Chen hadn't just been taking photos. She'd been coordinating. The missing children weren't random disappearances. They were transactions. The photographs were proof of inventory for buyers across 3 states. In her meticulously organized filing cabinet, they found records dating back 42 years. Names, ages, physical descriptions, delivery dates and payment amounts. Every child had been sold. The nephew claimed he knew nothing. Maybe he didn't. But when police searched his apartment, they found recent photos of children in our new neighborhood. Mrs. Chen died in custody 3 days later. Heart failure, they said. But I think she just couldn't live with the truth finally being exposed. The thing that haunts me most? In every single photograph, the children looked happy, safe, playing in their rooms, doing homework, brushing their teeth before bed. They had no idea someone was watching, planning, waiting for the right moment. I still live next door to her empty house. Sometimes late at night, I see lights in the basement window, but when I check in the morning, there's nothing. Just an old house keeping its secrets.